Hello, sustainability warriors, and welcome to the Green Pod. On today's episode, we're joined by amazing guests from Animal IQ, as you can see, and they're going to tell us what they are all about. I know you're asking yourself, are we talking about the animals IQ or what is Animal IQ? Yeah, so this is your cue to stay in on this episode and get to learn more. So, karibuni sana, how are you?
We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe you can introduce yourselves and tell us a bit about yourselves.
Okay. My name is Tabitha, or you can call me Tabi. I am the founder and the president of Animal IQ. I'll speak more after they introduce themselves.
Yes. So my name is Adam Furaha, the programs coordinator of Animal IQ.
Yes, so my name is Derek Kyoko, the social media manager, or the social and communication manager.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so maybe you could tell us what Animal IQ is and what it is all about.
Okay. Animal IQ. Let me give a story behind it. When I was in campus, right now I'm down with school. Yeah, when I was in campus, I realized that every time I will talk about animals, I'll talk about wildlife. People would be like, how does that concern me? So I saw a gap. People didn't connect with creatures, these creatures, or they didn't like them because they don't know about them. So I saw this gap and decided to fill it by founding Animal IQ, so that we get to give youth the experience to experience this this wonderful thing that we're doing, for them to go see wildlife up close, for them to experience safaris, for them to basically be educated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So why the name Animal IQ?
Yeah, that's a very intriguing and interesting question. People think that when we talk about Animal IQ, it's the animal's IQ. Like literally we're studying the intelligent quotients of different animals, but that's not it. What we're doing is we are testing your IQ. Like, what's your IQ? Because if we speak about intelligence quotient, it's not only about politics, about science, about maths, you name it. It's not only about that. It can also be about the environment, about wildlife, about biodiversity, about, anything in relation to the environment. So what's your animal IQ? So that's what we do.
So Animal IQ is not about the animals. It's about how well I know my animals.
Yeah, exactly. The animals and the environment.
Yeah.
Because, we cannot talk about the animals and not talk about their ecosystems. And not talk about orcas and what else? Bloodfish, and not talk about the marine ecosystem and how they're being affected. What we can do is the youth right now to make it a sustainable ecosystem.
Okay. So what are some of the activities that you engage in, and what is their impact to society?
As I said before, we are trying as much as possible to make youth, but it's not only for youth, for everyone. It's just that it's youth-led. We are trying as much as possible to make youth feel that connection with wildlife and nature. So we do safaris, we do webinars, we do a lot of edutainment things in a way that we keep ourselves educated and also entertain at the same time. So we have hangouts. By the way, we're a fan group. We have hangouts. We have, what else? You guys name them. We have
online webinars.
Yeah.
We have
Cinema sessions.
cinema sessions.
Wild Fest.
Yeah, Wild Fest, which is like our anniversary kind of celebration.
We cosplay as animals. Yeah, you get to tell a story about what animal you like. If it's an owl, come cosplay as an owl and tell us why you love owls. Yeah.
Okay, those are quite interesting activities, especially for the youth. Gen Zs right now want things that is Nawabamba, and in as much as Nawabamba, they are also learning.
Bamba is a must.
Minister of Enjoyment.
Yeah, lazima.
Yeah, so I've seen your logo. It's quite eye-catching. Maybe there's a story to her behind it.
Okay. I'd say when I was making the logo, I was I love elephants, like I really do, and my brother so happens to be called Njogu, which means elephant in my Chabo language. So, because I love elephants and I love the way they lead, how they pass on their history, and how elegant and intelligent they are. So we decided, yeah, it was my idea, but we decided that it will be our main, what should I say? Our main animal that we should like showcase in our logo. So the calf beside the mother elephant means the upcoming generations, because the calf is gonna grow up and become the elephant. So it like shows the continuity of sustainability and how we should like continue looking after these creatures, talking about them, educating people about them. Then there is the tree. It represents the plants. Like we're trying to like bring in the entire biodiversity. So the plants come in there. Then there's a horizon, meaning there's hope. So it's like a setting sun. As much as it's setting, it's gonna rise. So it's like, yeah, a horizon. And I think that's the circle means it's a global thing. So it's not only in Kenya or Africa. We target the entire region. We talk about tigers that most of us haven't seen. Talk about polar bears. We talk about anglerfish deep in the abyss zone of the ocean. Yeah. So that's basically it. That's our logo.
I also feel that the tree is symbolizing protection. So it's protecting the elephant from the sunlight. I don't think.
Yeah, basically, well, trees give us protection.
Yeah.
They are very beneficial in our day-to-day lives.
Yeah, you can bring in that. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, you said that you deal with all these animal IQ, making sure that we all know our animals and animals that maybe we have never seen. Why is this knowledge important to the youth and to the community at large?
Have you ever thought about us speaking of elephants and rhinos? They say that we only have 2 white rhinos left, right? Speaking about them in past tense as we speak about the creatures in the Jurassic and Triassic era. Like how we speak about T-Rex in past tense. I wouldn't want us to speak in the same way of these majestic creatures. Yeah. So I want, the main reason we do this is we don't want these creatures to be extinct. We want youth to be able to appreciate these creatures more and learn about them. Learn if you do this to this creature, if this thing disappears, then you'll never see it again. Yeah. It's gone. If it's gone, it's gone, and the world will move on. Definitely. Yeah. So we do that for that, so people can be fascinated, get to learn. But I compare myself with the elephant. Yeah, the matriarchy. I'll say I'm a leader. I'm a female leader, and just as the elephant does so, I try to lead in the same way.
Okay, so can you say that in your engagements you have seen impact in society? And have you seen a change maybe before you and after you know, or during you, like before Animal IQ was conceived and after Animal IQ was conceived, and how it is going so far? Is there an impact you can say, yes, at least we did something?
Yeah, when I started, there was a lot of negativity because, as I said, people, they are not interested in this. And we started as 5 members. Right now, we are over 150, which is honestly an achievement. And, getting to this 150, I can say that people, before you become a part of our team and get to be active, you must have learned something. You really want to be part of it. Yeah. So we got from, now we no longer have the negativity that we had initially from these people. Yeah. And we mainly target these negative-minded people, by the way. We try to change their minds so that they can see there's more towards it. You're not the only earthling in this earth. And I'd give a testimony. There was this person that said they used to fear snakes a lot, but right now they actually appreciate them. When we went to, I think they started having that appreciation when we first, what did we do? We invited a speaker, a herpetologist. Then from then we went to Snake Park. We got to touch these creatures. We got to know more about them. And after that, the person saw that these creatures are super chill and they wouldn't attack you just for no reason. Yeah, they actually fear you more than you fear them.
Yeah.
So right now they really respect snakes and I'd say they love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also crucially, it's not about being friends with snakes. It's about respect, as she said. Like it's about you understanding that yes, these are wild animals. Yes, these are dangerous wild animals. But at the same time, they are good for the system.
Yeah.
They're just another cog in the system that's as important as a human being. And without them, our town, cities will be overrun by mice. And with mice comes bigger problems. Ever heard of the Black Death?
Yeah, so
Like,
basically, even if we kind of despise or we kind of, don't want to associate with the snakes, they play a big role in our environment, right?
They are the ugly ducklings of conservation. The less appealing animals, the dangerous ones, the scorpions, the anglerfish, as she mentioned earlier, not very picturesque, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so with all that, do you feel like there's something we as the young people can actually do to maybe promote environmental sustainability in our various capacities?
Yeah, I'd say start with these small things, like the small steps. They actually change a lot.
Yeah.
The things that you can do is what you're doing right now. Get to learn. Yeah. Learn, teach others what you've learned. Then the small things such as do not litter.
Yeah.
Because the plastic that you throw away may end up in our rivers, in our lakes, in our oceans, and it will end up killing biodiversity there. For example, turtles. Yeah, turtles.
Yeah.
Turtles eat jellyfish, and at times they confuse plastic with jellyfish. So you see what it does. Yeah, so don't pollute. Live reputable lives.
Also, I think it's about many people aren't well conversed with the whole research section of conservation, the whole reading papers, the whole studies on endangered species and the ecosystems that are under threat. And I feel like Animal IQ is offering another approach where, like, you don't have to know everything about what, for example, what a killer whale is. You don't have to know where your trash goes. You just have to know how to dispose of it well. You don't have to. The nitty-gritty is not for you. If it's not for you, if it doesn't appeal to you, you can just do the little that serves the greater cause.
Also, I feel most of these environmental issues, they just because people they lack knowledge, or they don't know what they don't know what it takes for environment to move well. So I feel they should normalize raising awareness in the social media platforms instead of scrolling. Yeah.
Also, we don't want to. We use our social media pages to reach out to the youth most of the time, because we are for all gender, not gender, but generations. Yeah, not genders. We're also for all genders as well. Yeah, but we're for all generations. We're not just for the youth, but we see the youth as a vital flag bearer. They're the ones who, like, in the passing of the torch, they're going to be the next ones, and we want to target them as much as possible. So this involves using engaging content, using content that appeals to the masses as well, content that's fun, creative, and also innovative content, things that we think up in our own when we are in our own discussions, when we are trying to understand what sort of content to produce. grasps the most attention. Mm.
Okay, maybe we have talked about what you've achieved. Maybe along the way there are these things or these challenges that you're like, oh, this is quite a challenge to anyone like you. This is quite a challenge to us. Maybe you can share with us what are some of the challenges you've encountered during the way.
Okay, so if I could go first, I'd say the major challenge is us being a youth-led program is experience. And also we don't have our feelers, or let me put it, our tentacles everywhere in the conservation space. So getting into this corporate spaces and being taken seriously is also a huge issue for us, because people are more readily willing to listen to a person from, let's say, for example, Nature Kenya. I'm using it as an example because it's a similar organization to ours, something we want to, with the scale that we want to achieve as well. So someone from Nature Kenya would be taken seriously more than us. And also we understand that due to a lack of experience, youthfulness, we owe it to ourselves to go out there and be guided by these people, but also not only that, but also to be understood and also to be respected and seen as just another serious organization trying to bring about change. I think that's one of the problems. I think my colleagues can list some more.
Yeah, I'd say I initially stated the negativity part. We have done street interviews before, and you'd ask someone, why do animals matter to you? And they'll be like, I don't care about them. Why should I? Like, I don't even like cats. I don't like pets. Like, it's much. I can't even take care of myself. Why would I take care of a pet? It's true. Honestly, I'm struggling to take care of myself. So that's why I don't have a pet right now. But we have a pet at home with my parents. So that negativity, and you see, like, for example, I'll give an example with the blue economy. If the blue economy crumbles, there's no fish. You will not enjoy the fish that you like, because if tourism goes down because we no longer have the rhinos, the white rhinos, then you see it affecting you one or another. If you think these things are not affecting you, they are. They honestly are. If you dig deep and see, they honestly are. Even climate change, we're like, it's a bit too. How do they involve? But they do the droughts, the floods. Though that's a topic for another day. But you know how climate change relates with the biodiversity. So there's something there. So I'd say the negativity. That's why we try as much as possible to bring that ecocentric mindset to youth, and not only youth, but to everyone. Because it's for everyone. It's just it's youth-led, but it's for everyone. Whether you're 70, whether you're 100, you can give us the indigenous knowledge that you learned in your time. It's for everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'd say
I also feel the leaders are also cause of the thought powers, the challenges. I don't know if you can remember Trump saying the climate change issue, it's a scam. Yeah. So I feel somehow the leaders themselves are the cause of the challenges that we are facing today. Yeah.
finances. Why are we not saying that?
Crucially, because I think it ties in with the fact that we're inexperienced. Not being taken seriously means that you requesting for funding will be met with skepticism.
Yeah, we have to push harder.
You have to push harder because you are a youth-led organization with a youthful vibe and youthful self-expression that we bring into a very, I think, a very serious sort of sphere. The conservation sphere is very serious. As I was saying, like, we don't want people to know what the levels of carbon are that a cow produces. We want them to just know that they can just avoid eating meat for a couple of days in a week to help with containing the levels of CO2 in the atmosphere. Yeah, we don't want the people to be weighed down a lot by papers and scientific studies. We just want people to be able to see conservation as something they can integrate into their own lives.
Yeah, something small.
Yeah.
Something small, something that does not require a lot of effort.
Whether we did that, we had a vegan week, our entire week. We didn't eat meat, didn't eat any animal-based products or the animal themselves. And there is much that we did because there are 150 of us, our entire family, and let me call it. So we didn't eat meat, we didn't eat eggs. I couldn't even buy a snack like a biscuit because everything had milk. And I believe there's something big that we did. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually interesting and intriguing. Yeah, so maybe you might be having something to share with our viewers and our listeners, something you might want them to integrate into their day-to-day lives. Maybe you can share with them.
Yeah. First thing I'd say is do not litter. If you litter, oh my God, that is not honestly, if let me take this to my personal life. If I'm looking for someone, then I see you littering, then I'm turned off. Honestly, why would you litter? Who do you expect to go and collect that litter for you? As I said, if you litter, these things they block our drainages, leading to like floods and all this stuff. They end up in oceans and rivers. You can see how Nairobi River looks like, right? It's like black. And there's a river in Githurai. What's the name? It's like totally black.
The one it's called, I think it's called Githurai.
Yes, it's black. It looks like a seaway. It's not even a river. I don't know. I'm calling it a river.
So
it's not.
Add to that, I'd like people to understand that the reason why we're pushing so hard for conservation isn't because of the animals. Yeah, people need to understand that it's because of human beings.
Yeah.
We are the ones who are going to suffer from this. And nature has a very ruthless way of replacing the top, the animals at the top of the food chain. Look at the dinosaurs. They came, conquered, went extinct. Human beings will go down the same path. And the world will heal. Pollution, your plastic waste will get back integrated into nature. Trees will grow in your buildings, and human race will be another story for another race to tell about. Yeah, so really it's about you and me.
Yeah.
Well, coming to think of it in that perspective, I think there's something it sparks because I'm like, God damn it. Right now we are Philoxema.
Yeah, you think you'd last 100,000 years. Yeah, if you continue down this path, it's looking scary.
There's a time where no human being is going to be existing.
Yeah. And the world will continue.
And the world will continue.
Yeah.
There's nothing like the world will stop because
human beings are in there. It's about us. It's
but
really about
as much
us.
as it's about us, it's also about the love that we have for the creatures that have lesser IQ than us. Yeah, so as much as it's about us, it's also about them. Like, protect these creatures. What example should I give? For example, the white rhinos were just chilling. And we decided, your horns look so good.
Pretty.
Like, they can make very good spoons. And what else do they make? And mwikos.
And these artifacts.
Yeah, artifacts. Imagine by that they use ivory to make this, like, kitchen things, like the spoons. Like, why would you kill an entire being to make something? Because you think it's pretty. It's literally made with the same components that make my hair keratin. And you think, what? Why would you do that? That's so inconsiderate. So they're just there chilling, then you go and wipe them off. The pangolins. There's this creature that I read somewhere that we wipe. Was it the what bird? This bird that...
Dodo.
Yeah, the dodo. No, is it a dodo?
There's a couple of mass extinctions that human beings have caused.
A lot.
So it's pick your poison, pick your choice. Like take your pick of it. If it's the dodo, you pick that. As there's a species of penguin that used to stay. I think it's around the European regions. I can't remember the name, but it went extinct. What else? Kiwis almost went extinct in New Zealand. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Anyway, it has been a pleasure having you. We have actually learned a lot that animal IQ is important in our day-to-day lives, and it is the little things. It is actually the little things that we do to our environment that actually make a huge difference. So maybe one of our viewers might be interested to get in touch with you or join your movement. Maybe there is something where can they find you, or how can they be a part of Animal IQ?
Okay, Animal Like You, by the way, is for everyone. As much as we talk about youth, it's for everyone. Whether you are 100, whether you 110, if there's someone who is, whether you're born right now, it's literally for everyone. So if you want to be part of us, you can email us at animallikeYouinitiative@gmail.com or reach us out at any of our SNLs. They will be posted down there. Yeah, I think that's it. We'll respond and give you the details, give you the sheets to sign up with. Yeah, I think that's literally it, and we'll be very happy to have you in our family. Get to be entertained. Yeah, because we are very happy people. We are fun people and very wise, I'd say. We, as much as we are young and we look young, we are young. We know much about the environment, about wildlife, about different topics. I can also talk about politics, you know. Yeah, so that's I think that's it.
Also, they should know that it's not really a very formal setting. When we talk about emails, I think you start drafting emails. Please, no, you can just DM us on our social media handles. Yeah, WhatsApp us as well. Yeah, you can just send a quick email saying why you would love to join us, or even we're also open to partnerships with other organizations, with other like-minded organizations. Yeah.
Okay, that's actually great. So thank you. We've enjoyed having you on board, and we hope to see you next time. See you soon.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So our viewers, that is all for today from Animal IQ. They have shared their views, they have shared their knowledge, and if you wanna join them, you can just reach out to them using their social media platforms. And thank you so much for tuning in until this time. We love you and hope to see you on our next episode. Bye.
Bye.
Maybe when we finish up, like one joke. So what do we call a deer with no eye?
No idea.
That's a good one.
We have an animal like you of like 1,000.
We have no idea.
How did you get that?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chelsea. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I hope you've learned a lot and you've laughed as well.
Yeah.
So see you next time. Bye.